everybody, it's Mike from Retro Rewind here. Today we're going to be taking a look at another unboxing video. Now, I've been pretty excited about this for the past, ever since I heard about the Oculus coming out. I've been like, it needs something for the hands. Yes, the controller's great, but it doesn't feel, quite immersive when you aren't using your hands to do anything. Instead, you're using your thumbs and fingers. So, Oculus was promising that they would have something out, and they did. They did. They have the Touch, the Oculus Touch. Now, I have not had a chance to get my hands on this before, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be opening it up. We're going to see what's all included. Little comparison. I've got the PlayStation Move controllers for the PlayStation VR, and I'm trying to compare the two, see what you got, see what's all included inside of the box, and let's get started. So I haven't had a chance to open this up yet, so you'll be kind of experiencing it with me. And yes, I tend to open things with a X-Acto. Probably not the safest way of doing it, but it gets the job done. Okay, so the Touch. Just set this in the floor here. Now the Touch is very expensive. Very expensive. It'll run you about $200. That's a lot of money, especially if you sunk money into a Rift compatible computer, and then you're buying the Oculus Rift as well. Now you've got the Touch. It's a lot of money to sink into anything. But the big question is it worth it? What kind of extra experiences does it add if you have one versus, just sticking with the controller? Or how does it compare to other VR? How does it compare to the PlayStation VR? How does it compare to whatever the gear's going to have? Let's find out. So right away, the box is very similar to the packaging on the Oculus Rift. It looks like they used the same materials, they just made it smaller. So you have this nice little sleeve, nice imagery on the back. It shows a person using the Touch controllers. It shows 3 different games on the back. Dead and Buried, looks like In Medium, and The Climb. Now, one thing is when you do purchase your controllers, they do give you a free CD key for 2 games. Now, these 2 games are games that Oculus has decided on, so you can't just pick, I want this game, I want that game. But hey, it's nice that they threw something in. You're buying these expensive controllers, at least you're able to have some software to use them with. Otherwise, what happens is you spend $200 on them and then you have no money to play anything with. So, let's go ahead and continue with the boxing. The little Oculus logo in the middle, which does look a lot like the Oakley symbol. And when you open it up, again, it looks very similar to what the Rift had, because the Rift had a little box here, and then it had the controller there. Everything is packaged quite nicely. And let's see here. You have another tracking sensor. So you'll have 2 of those, which, I'm sorry, I haven't done much research on it. I didn't realize you need 2 of those. So you better hope that you have a another HDMI port. So, more research. I will do more research on the next video. I'm a little surprised that it had tracking camera. Maybe that's, how come some of the cost was in there, was because that, not just the controllers, but you also needed the tracking camera. So I'm going to go ahead and slice this open here. Actually, it's got a little tab you can pull. And let's see what's inside this little box. So, inside the box, Rock Band VR. Now that's pretty cool. Rock Band VR. Now, like I said, I haven't done that much research on it. I knew that it would come out with the controllers. I was surprised about the extra tracking camera. This Rock Band VR is a total surprise. Huh. So it's got a little imagery on the box, and it shows you how the Rock Band VR is used and where it slides on the controller. Almost lost one. So that's pretty cool. It also comes with another mini manual for the Hobbits, and it comes with 2 AA batteries. So to learn more about Rock Band VR, visit Oculus /Rock Band VR. That could be pretty cool, because I was a big fan of Rock Band when it first came out, and then there's like all these different Rock Band and Guitar Hero games, and I just couldn't keep up with them. I like the original. I like downloading more songs, getting more stuff that I could play, but I just kind of lost interest in there somewhere. So you'll have your box. So here's where the Rock Band VR was sitting, and then you had your camera, your sensor, and your placeholder for both of the Move controllers. That appears to be everything that was inside of this box. So what I'm just going to set this in the floor for a second. Put that over there. So, you have these 2 Oculus Touch controllers, and they feel really smooth. The matting on them is great, so they are very convenient. One of them has a B and an A on it, along with a analog stick, which is a bit smaller than the analog stick that you would find on a Xbox or PlayStation controller. So it's not quite, in fact it is about the size of my pinky stick. So I'm going to call it a pinky stick. You have a pinky stick there. No, it moves really well, so I do think that it's probably using the same material used as in the Xbox One controllers and the Xbox One analog sticks, but they are smaller, which they almost needed to do because the surface area, if they stuck a regular size analog stick here, it would cover up some of your buttons and you just wouldn't be able to move. So it's a very good idea that they did go with the smaller analogs. And then on the sides, here and here, they do have 2 little buttons. So that'll be very comfortable. Just nice triggers there, and then they got triggers up here. So you have the analog sticks on your left and right. You have the triggers there, probably for like a L1, L2, or maybe like an L2, R2. And then up here maybe an L1, R1. So I'm very curious to see if these would work. I mean, granted you'd need the sensor, but I'd like to use them on some Xbox games if it was possible. I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, I'd like to try it. I mean, I'm not sure if you could do, play Call of Duty or anything with it, but I'd definitely try. So one of them has a X and a Y. The other one has a B and an A. And then you have your little start button down here at the bottom. And then you have an Oculus button on this side. Now the Rock Band controller does slide up in here, which is nice. Had the little picture of it on the manual, the little Hobbit book. But that would fit up in here, and then you can go ahead and play your Rock Band as well, which is very cool, because I wonder, like, if you were into guitar, you could actually strum it, or if you were a drummer, So, hey, they are heavier than drumsticks, but they're not that heavy. So, in fact, the stand here, your little sensor, is heavier than these. And both these together are more than, well, they feel heavier than maybe like a standard controller. But I have a Xbox One Elite controller, and I think they're lighter than the Elite. So they're somewhere between the standard Xbox One controller in weight and the Elite controller in weight. Maybe somewhat similar to, in fact, yeah, they're a little bit heavier than the Move controllers. So the feel overall is very nice. It's very comfortable. In fact, with the triggers up here, it feels almost reminiscent of a GameCube controller. Just how easy it is to pull the triggers. And, you know, I've been playing a lot of PlayStation 4, a lot of Xbox One, and the triggers just didn't feel this nice. So this is a very pleasant, it feels good to get it in your hands. And this one down here, I think I won't have as good of reaction time, just because it's using my middle finger. These up here, they're very good hand. This could be very fun in like some zombie shooters. So I'm really looking forward to that. You know, I would love to play is some Call of Duty Zombies with this thing, because I think that would just be, man, you could reload, pull it back, shotgun, whatever. So I really do like it, and so I'm going to go ahead. I am downloading the free games that came with it, and in the next video, I hope to actually do a little bit of a review on it. How was it? Did it help with the game? Did it help with the overall experience? And just give you an idea about if they're even worth buying. Because, you know, hey, you spent that much money, forking out another $200 is a lot. But I think that they're very nice, very well done. I think maybe the $200, I'm just having a hard time getting over the $200. But now that I know that it comes with another sensor, I can see why. I mean, you know, the camera on the regular Oculus Rift was absolutely incredible. And what I mean by that is the tracking. I mean, it could track me. I didn't even have to be close. I just had to be somewhat in the same vicinity. Whereas with the PlayStation VR, I mean, I had to be within this square in order for the PlayStation VR camera to pick me up. So the Oculus Rift camera, if this is anything, you know, maybe it's an updated version, if it's anything like the original, it's going to be absolutely great, and it's going to give me some mobility, because I'm going to need it if I am actually swinging my arms around with the visor on. So when you first boot it up and it says, hey, make sure you've got, you know, 10 feet clear this way, 10 feet clear, I'm going to need that whole living room in order to move around. And maybe what I'll do is I'll do a video and actually shoot myself, you know, climbing. It might look a little silly. Maybe I can get Ina Fox here for a video, and we'll go ahead and we'll film her, you know, climbing around, trying to bat things. I did see a Fruit Ninja that you can download, which I'm pretty excited about that, because I killed hours into that game. I absolutely loved Fruit Ninja when it first came out for the Xbox and Kinect. So having this hack slash killing all the fruit pieces, I could see a big amount of my time being spent on that. In fact, that's probably going to be one of the first games that I do download, is going to be Fruit Ninja. So that's going to about do it for the unboxing of the Oculus Touch controllers. Again, the packaging very similar to what the Oculus Rift came in. The controllers, they feel sturdy, they feel heavy duty. You do have these little straps on the bottom which can go around your wrist, you know, just in case. Remember all those problems with the Wiimotes, you know, going through the TVs and stuff. So they do actually have these which you can put around your wrist to make sure that they don't accidentally go flying somewhere through TV or whatnot. Or definitely through a monitor or through a wall. So you do have two of the wrist straps on both, one on each side. You do have the camera with the USB. You have the Rock Band controller adapter. You have the AA batteries. You've got the Hobbit book. And you've got another little manual. Plus they throw in 2 additional games. So that is a lot of stuff. I mean, yeah, it's $200. It seems like a lot of money. It is a lot of money. But I can see where they get that price point from. You know, hey, maybe it's $100 for just these, and then they had to throw in, you know, the Rock Band, and then the extra camera. That stuff adds up, you know. It's not like you're paying $200 for just the you know, touch controllers, and then they threw in the 2 additional games. So altogether, I mean, it's a pretty good bargain. It really is, because you got the 2 games, you got the extra camera, you got your Rock Band, you got the 2 remotes, the 2 touch controllers, you got batteries, you know, everybody loves batteries, and that's a lot of stuff for that amount of money. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please comment below. If you have any questions, let me know. Send it down below in the comment section. I'll try to answer. I'll try to help you out. I hope to test these out within the next day or so. It's already about 9 o'clock at night, so I won't be able to test this out tonight. I'm still downloading stuff. So it'll be probably another couple days or so before I have a new video. And like I said, maybe I'll get Ina Fox in here and we'll shoot her running around climbing, slicing some fruit, and we'll go from there. So thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel. It's youtube.com/ShopRetroRewind. Please check us out on Twitch and Twitter. Our Twitch accounts are twitch.tv/InnaFox, INNAFOX, or twitch.tv/ShopRetroRewind, one word. Or check us out on Twitter, ShopRetroRewind, and @TheInaFox. I do thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. And